A few months ago, we decided to answer God's invitation to serve Him and His people. We decided to join the driven series of Ang Lingkod ng Panginoon, Manila. From then on, we have grown as a person, as a Christian, and as a child of God. Looking back, there are some people that we need to specifically thank for they have been with us as we started our engines and went on the road with Lingkod and with God.
For wines in Irish. Proverbs 31:26. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. I asked God for His wisdom, and He sent them. I prayed for the right actions and how to handle my brothers and sisters, and He sent them to teach me to be kind. Thank you, sisters, wines and Irish, for fulfilling God's plan for me. Through you, I was sharpened and formed to the person that God created me to be. Because of your wisdom and your teachings, you helped me grow together with Christ. I love you, sisters. I know God had already served a room for you in heaven because you saved my soul.
To Sam and the Boy from Longski. Thanks to my DGLs, the Boy and Sam. You are one of the best, faithful, and supportive brothers I've ever known. You enlightened my mind from the doubts I have. You showed me on how to be a good Christian. Thanks for the sharing we had through the CLS and the CGS. Thanks a lot. To Sam and the Boy from Elaine. Thank you for the time and effort you have exerted to help me realize my response to the Lord. Salamat din for adjusting sa aking magulong schedule kahit wala pa akong trabaho. Hehe.
To Ode and Evelyn, God placed us where we grow best and He gave us nice people to grow up. Thank you. As a CLS participant, it is a blessing to be with you every Friday night. As my DGL, thank you for sharing your experiences to testify the goodness of the Lord. Chill, mas gusto kong tawagin kang Miss Donut because you really inspired me with the donut story. Ode, thank you for reminding me that God always provides and He gives us possibilities to know Him more. Ay, grabe!
To PJ and Bert from Ronald. Thanks for inspiring and enlightening me throughout the CLS and CGS. With your guidance and advices, you made it easier for me to open myself to the Lord and to accept Him as well. Thank you also for teaching me by words and by example on how to renew my life and serve God and others. I also thank God for the opportunity to become part of your DG.
To Nina and Gracie, thank you for teaching me how to love, showing me what the world means, what I've been dreaming of, and now I know what I've got is what I'm hoping for. Thanks to you.
Kanta pala yun, ito na yung seryoso.
Thank you for all the love, selfless love, for making every CLP sharing life-giving and meaningful, for being very dedicated in serving us, for living at race in my heart, for guiding me to be a radical woman, for the joy you feel with my every improvement as God's servant, for inspiring me by simply just being who you are, for all the advices, for being my prayer warrior, and lastly, for being the road that led me back to the Lord. I want you to know that I am very blessed to have you. My heart will ever remember all the good deeds, and you are really appreciated. May you always be a living proof of God's love. Thank you sa lahat, lalo na sa mahigpit na yakap.
Nina and Gracie. Hello, sisters. Thank you. Through my dear DGLs, I got to know better and experience the Lord more in my life. Both of you have been a blessing to me. I honor you guys for serving the Lord, for guiding us in our CLS journey, for praying for us and with us, for listening to our sharings, and for helping us grow in faith and in the love of the Lord. Salamat, kapatids.
To Gian and Pete, from Mark. From the start of the CLS up to the CGS, I must say that it truly deepened my faith, and I'm confident to say that without my DGLs, it will surely be a tough start to find the Lord. I really honor the efforts of my DGLs, for they helped us find the Lord. Through them, it makes the jumpstart easy. Through them, the essence of community was revealed, and most especially through them, along with the ALNP family, the Lord was revealed. Thank you. The sharings, the one-on-one talks, bondings, and the simple presence with them really makes me say thank you. Thank you for the efforts, Gian and Pit. I'm sure God is really happy seeing how great your service is. Thank you. May God bless you more, and may God strengthen your faith even more. Thank you. To Gian and Pit, from Leon. Nagayain ko lang si Mark, 2 pages. Maraming salamat sa pagiging mga unang kasama ko simula noong CLS hanggang sa matapos ang CGS ngayong gabi. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig sa mga hinaing, sa mga tuwa, lungkot, hinagpis at mga kakulitan ko. Hindi matatawaran na naging serbisyo ninyo sa amin ni Mark. Ay grabe, kulang pa ang page na to at hindi ko mapigil ang sarili ko. Tutula na lang ako. Si Gian at si Pete, sa mga ginawa'y nakakaantig. Hindi ko inakala bagong buhay ang dala, sobra kong pinagpala na kayo'y pinadala. Na maging mga tulay ko, patungo kay Kristo. Ay shucks, Lord, salamat po. To my dearest DGLs, Tin and Ruby, it's amazing how people randomly come into your life and you never know how they would affect you until you start pouring your deepest words towards them. It's not until they start listening with their keen ears and their arms wide open, accepting you by just how you really are. Every said word lifts you higher and makes your senses clearer towards something that you never knew will help along your difficult trek in life. Words can never really express how thankful I am to have met Tin and Ruby, my DGLs. They stood as one of my stilts in my awakening and living towards a Christian life. There was a gap in me that I've disregarded for too long, and somehow, since I've been blessed and invited in this community, it served as my cure. My dearest DGLs, I'm happy and grateful for once again being able to meet new and inspiring people like the both of you. You have no idea how you've guided and helped me in my constant changing odds. May you continue your life's mission with the brave and bounty hearts that you've also shared with me.
Tin, a prayer warrior. Ruby, a woman of faith. I thank the Lord for giving these sisters to be my DGLs. I honor them for their faithfulness to the Lord and for serving such a good examples of how to be persons of faith and courage. A big thank you to you both. Thanks Tin and Ruby for all the prayers and support that you have provided. Both of you have encouraged me and have continuously provided me with the wisdom and the belief that I can go further in my journey with God. Thank you.
In God's eyes, the greatest heroes of faith are not those who achieve prosperity, success, and power in this life, but those who treat this life as a temporary assignment and serve faithfully, expecting only their promised reward in eternity. Most people are driven by the need for approval, but you are driven by the need for service. Thank you, Ruby and Tim, for sharing your thoughts, experiences, and life lessons to me. I deeply appreciate the service that you have given. It's my pleasure sharing this driven experience with you. And now, my prayer would be that I share more of my life's experiences with you. Thank you so much, sisters. We may have reached the end of the Driven series, the finish line, but truly this is only just the beginning of our journey. This is just the start of something new.